Yo,
Zan.
you hear me, bro?
Yeah, it was good. You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, what's up? So for everybody who watching, I'm Anthony Rose Jr. here with Jalen Johnson, athlete at Holy Cross, McNeese State commit, class of 2021. If I left anything out, you can add on.
Yeah, I've been playing at Holy Cross since my freshman year for 4 years, and I'm just happy to be out. With all this quarantine stuff going on, not knowing if we gonna play or not. But I'm just happy to play and be with the fellas, and knowing that I have a chance to play with my teammates this year.
For sure, so I guess speaking about quarantine and going there and that, like talk about the work that you put in during quarantine and like how you've been preparing yourself, not like you said, not knowing if we was gonna have a season or not.
Well, yeah, during when we first got off of school, I was started working at GLS. I'm like 4 months strong over there. I've been working out with all the trainers from the city, like AB, Camp Harder, Patrick Robinson, did it, all of them. Just making sure I soak up knowledge from everybody to make sure I can perfect my craft in the best way possible, and learn all the different techniques and tools and stuff.
For sure. And then like right before quarantine kicked off, you was playing with the bootleggers for 7-on-7. That's when I first got introduced to you and saw like what you could really do. Talk about that experience and playing with those guys and like that, like how it was.
Well, yeah, our first tournament we went to Miami, played some of the best teams that we can, and trials was really a tough task, to make it with all those good dudes from all over the state trying to come out and play for one of the best teams in the nation. So, I just had to strap in and do what I had to do to make sure I made the team. And then when we got to those tournaments, make sure that I did what I had to do. Because at the time, I didn't have no offer. So that was just like my trying to come out party to make sure I had to do what I had to do.
And then just going right into that, I guess a perfect segue talking about offers. Like talk about that McNeese State offer. Talk about committing. Talk about like what you're looking to bring to McNeese.
Well, the staff that's at McNeese now, they was at UTSA before. And last year, I want to say they came to our Curtis game last year, and I had 3 touchdowns that game, and they kind of kept tabs on me from then. And coming into the spring, they was trying to come see me play during the spring, but we didn't have spring. So in the summer, and well, not the summer, but when all the Corona stuff started kicking off, I started sending them like my workout videos and all that. Then eventually I got moved up the ladder. They sent me to their head coach, and I think I got the offer on maybe June 16th. I think that was the date, and they called me, and I had the offer.
For sure, and talk about what you're looking to bring to McNeese.
Well, yeah, I want to bring that dynamic ability to. I could take the top of the defense, go 0 to 60 just like that. And a return game, if they need me to play wildcat, quarterback, receiver, all that slot. I'm a versatile athlete. I could do it all.
Facts, facts. And I guess saying you could do it all and going into this year, going to Holy Cross, playing with some of the other guys like Kobe Cage, Baron Sorrell. I hope I said his name right.
Hmm.
Amiri. Who else I'm missing? Y'all just added. I cannot think of his name. Oh my god. Oh,
G,
Leroy.
Leroy, all of them, yeah.
Yeah, Adam. Like talk about and Jaden. Like talk about playing with those guys. Like just the competitiveness that y'all look to bring like every game.
Well, me, Jaden, Kobe, and Mary Band, we've been playing since like 8th grade. Some of us been starting since freshman. So we always had like that bond, that we always been thinking about our senior year where we gonna be able to play like and we gonna be them dudes. So now that it's finally here, we don't really have to. I don't want to say sit in nobody's shadows, but it's really our team. So like we gotta make sure we do what we gotta do. And on offense, we got Jaden, Mary, me. On defense, Baron, Kobe, I play a little defense as well, and special teams like that. Like I said, it's really us, so we got to make sure we do what we got to do to lead the team.
For sure, and like that, like talk about your bond with those guys. Like y'all seem to have a really close bond, like a really close, like it's more than just off the field. Like I
Hmm.
mean, on the field. Like talk about your bond with those guys.
Yeah, I met all those dudes had to be in like middle school, and we stayed together ever since. With all our head coaching change, a lot of us thought about leaving, but we stayed together, knowing that we was gonna be able to play our senior year, and that's really special because not a lot of people play all 4 years of high school together. So there's a lot of stuff that we've been talking about and making sure, like our 8th grade is setting goals, making all district going to that type of stuff, getting offers, and now that I just finally here we doing what we had to do.
For sure, for sure. And I guess speaking about your game, like what do you feel is the best part of your game?
Probably my versatility. It's my first year playing DB since like 8th grade, and I came out and made plays in our second game of the season. I could play all skill positions of the offense from quarterback to receiver. And I feel like that's a lost skill because not a lot of people do that these days. As far as coaches looking for versatility and durability, me being able to stay healthy throughout all these games, not really missing that many games and doing what I had to do.
Facts. And I guess on an unrelated note, kind of like away from the game, but still connected.
Hmm.
Like a lot of people might not know you. Like you have a different music taste from like what most other people like our generation listen
Oh
to. Like
yeah,
tell us, run us what you listening to pregame. Run us
oh
what you
yeah,
listening to.
all Cash Money, man. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim, Free BG. We coming with Master P, No Limit, Juvenile, Turk, Wayne, all that. You know how we coming, man. You know, a lot of people listening to that. What's his name? I won't say NBA Youngboy, but not me, man. I'm on a different kick. I'm coming with that Cash Money records all day.
Facts. So take it to your top 5 songs right now. What you listening to?
Like right now with the new rappers, the old rappers,
What
all
just
time.
overall? What you
Overall,
top
all right, I'm,
five?
I'm gonna give you the top five artists and the top five songs. You hear me? So number one, I gotta go with Soulja Slim. Number two, BG. Three, I gotta go with Wayne, man. Four, Turk. Probably five, Juvenile, dog. And the number one song is that BG. That BG and Soulja Slim is on. Like every time I step on the field, it's on. I'm listening to that. It be that smoke, son, for real. I gotta get on that.
Facts. I heard it here first. Different music he
Fact.
putting y'all on. Real smoke.
All that NFL young boy, y'all listening to that, man. They got that from BG now, for real.
And then I guess going back to the field, like I mean, this year you've been making plays all over. Like you one of
Hmm.
the city leaders in yards, and just talk about that. Like talk about like leaving it all on the field every game.
Yeah, last week, well, not last week, but yesterday, that was probably my career best game. I had 388 all-purpose yards with two TDs. And last year, I had 327 all-purpose yards against Brother Martin. That was my best game. But so for me to double back the next year and continue to keep doubling my stats, I felt like that was big because coming into the year, I was thinking like I might not be able to have the stats. I might not be able to do what I did last year because I kind of blew up last year. But now, the first game Shaw met, I was kind of quiet, and we lost our second game to Shaw because of the coronavirus things. And then Jesuit, I came out, I had 200 yards, and Easton, I had kind of a down game. But for me to come out like I did, respond back to the adversity, and come out with 388 yards, I feel like that's big on my part, being able to have have one of my best games after having a 300-yard game last year.
Definitely 388 yards. That's definitely different. And like as a player, like when coaches, like as far as recruiting wise, like we know you committed to McNeese State, but just for
Mhm.
other coaches, like what can they expect to get out of Jalen Johnson? Like what player are they getting?
On the field, I'm hard working. The first one to leave. I mean, my bad. First one to and the last one to leave. I try to work every day. I feel like practice should be harder than the games. So that's my mentality every time I go onto the practice field, man. And off the field, I'm just a funny dude, man. I just like to chill with the teammates and like to have a good time.
For sure. And I guess like kind of wrap it up, going into the rest of the season, like are there any people you looking to face against, any corners you looking to go up against?
Yeah, this week we play John Curtis, and I've been looking forward to play against Jackson as a close friend. But this year a lot of the corners in our district didn't really play last year except maybe one or two. But last year, like the best defense we probably played was Rummel. So that was a real fun game for me. We lost, but it was a good experience to play against most of those dudes who playing D1, D1 football right now.
For sure. And outside of your team, like of course we talked about your teammates, but are there any other guys from other teams that you like have a really close bond with that we can expect to see you partner with or working out with this and that?
Yeah, a lot of dudes from Rummel like Keith, Caden, Logan, Colby, Easton. A lot of dudes from Easton as well. A lot of people, a lot of teams throughout the city, because either me playing park ball or working out or playing 7-on-7. You become close with a lot of those dudes, knowing that we playing football, coming from the same city, trying to make it up. So that's really cool. How we all get to play against each other and see who really been working and see who that dude.
Thanks. And